Hey folks, I'm back from Zanzibar and back in my office. It seems all quite sterile and quiet and weird and just normal, but that's probably quite a good thing after all the excitement last week. So, right, let's have a look at natural gas. We took a position on Friday, or adjusted our hedge depending on how you're trading this, and pretty simple really. I've got an idea that we could get a bounce from here. A little premature, perhaps a little early. I was expecting we could pull down into the triangle top here or the rising triangle bottom, and these order blocks and perhaps the Fibonacci numbers. I haven't even redrawn this Fibonacci retracement, so let me do that now and move that up to where we are. And now you can see that if we did drop back into that area, that would take us into between the 38 and the 50% retracement levels, and a good Fibonacci zone as well, in confluence with all of these other things, the moving averages and the triangles and so on. So we could still see that happen, and that would give us the breakout pullback trade off this triangle pattern. However, what we've also got is a breakout pullback above the swing high that occurred in July this year at 3.15. So we have had a breakout above that previous swing high and a pullback and a bounce off that level. That's the reason I took a small long position here on Friday, or adjusted my hedge in my case, or you may be trading the continuous, whatever it is that you're trading. I sent this out to my private group and I made a note on X as well on Friday for those of you over at X. If you're not on X, it's a good idea to go over there, follow me on X, press the notification bell so that when I do post up trades or trade ideas, you'll get hold of them straight away. So we now weighted long on natural gas. My original entry, if you remember, was at 2.23. So that hedge trade idea continues. We're now at 3.35, and I've adjusted that hedge to the long side, which makes me now bullish again. My target for this trade, if we happen to get there before the roll this month, let's have a look at the weekly chart, is the 200-week moving average right up here. You can see that level is 3.86, and that's just a start. And I do think we could get up to this market structure break over here, which occurred in 2022, and that's at about 4.6. Now, that's not a prediction or a sort of a Nostradamus thing for natural gas. It's just what I think could potentially happen. We're now prepared for it, and we're positioned in that direction in the trade. But first of all, let's look at this 200 period moving average on the week chart at 3.85. Let's switch this back to the day chart. I'll just put a horizontal line in there just to illustrate the green line that I've just put in. That's 3.85, and then remember the market structure break up here into the high fours. So keep that in mind, and remember, don't try and get long on a break above the swing high over here at 3.6. If we should get there, we may only get to 3.85 and then promptly reverse back down to some of these trend lines, this green line, and the much longer term trend line coming up underneath. So we're approaching the expensive levels for natural gas now. It's not the time to go all in, load the truck, all that sort of thing, back up the Ford F-150. No, it's not time for that. It's time to be more cautious and maybe start looking for the short side. So once we get up into that sort of area, if we do 3.6, these previous swing highs, 3.85, and then if we do burst up through there and smash up through those resistance levels up to that market structure break level on the weekly chart, let's go back there very quickly. It's that skinny red line over there, about 4.7, 4.8. But first of all, the 200-week moving average, where I've drawn this green line at 3.85. I want to switch back to natural gas very quickly and just point out one thing. I've got a continuous trade on as well at Pepperstone, and this is the way it looks at the moment. I got in long at about 2.23 as well. This is a continuous trade, just for those of you trading Pepperstone, looking for this to carry on moving up. And I'm going to be trading this in alignment with the way the futures move. Whatever the futures do, if they start moving down, I'll expect this to move down, and vice versa. Talking about that, I want to switch across quickly to barchart.com, show you what the futures prices look like, and then have a look at the COT report very quickly for natural gas. You can see the forward curve here. The front month trading at 3.36, that's the current front month we're trading. Then February 3.2, March 2.8, April 2.9. So no great shakes going in there, but we're now in a situation where the front month price is higher than the forward month, so we're in a backwardation situation. Keep that in mind when you're trading it. I wanted to show you the COT report very quickly, show you what's been moving and what hasn't. Let's scroll down here. We've got the commercial 712 long, 554 short, so balance to the long side, but adding a lot more to the short side. Interesting. Are they expecting this price to move up by adding the hedged short positions? Have a look at producers, 278 long, 298 short. Pretty balanced, adding a lot more to the short side. Be careful, those who are shorting natural gas. Managed money, 184 long, 303 short. adding more to the short side as well, and perhaps adding to the wrong side of this market, considering what the producers and the commercials are doing. Non-commercials, 236 long, 397 short, adding to the short side, but adding more to the long side. The swap dealers, hedgers, market makers, 212 long, 35,000 only short. Interesting there, very, very heavily weighted to the long side, indicating that the commercials and the producers may have it wrong. So a bit of a mixed bag, but we are seeing the hedging aiming towards the short side, in other words, expecting the market to go up. So for those of you who are long, you might just be on the right side of this trade. And remember, we are in backwardation now. Well, folks, I hope you enjoy that. I really appreciate your thumbs up and your subscribe. And if you'd like to join my private group, there's a link below. We have a 31% discount for Black Friday. Got to do it. Everyone else does it. So if you want to join up at my private group, join me and the others as we take my trades, we discuss trading, and every single trade that I take personally is signaled in the trading room, recorded and logged for your edification. Good luck for December, folks. I'd love to see you in the private group. Remember, there's a link below, 31% off. I'd love to see you in there. If you're struggling with your trading, quite honestly, probably be the best at $60 a month, probably be the best investment you've ever made. And I'd love to see you in there and to help you out if you've got problems with your trading. Take care. See you soon.
NATGAS kings, we trade with grace. It'll make us smile, lights up the place. Market swing, but we hold our base. Double bomb strong, we're in the chase. Come on, click and clack that online race. Sharks go wild, but we own the